In this video, we're going to be unboxing and taking a closer look at the Omega Seamaster Professional Dive Watch. This watch has just arrived. I've just taken delivery of it. It's upstairs, sealed. I've not actually physically seen my watch yet, although I have been into a jeweler's to try the watch on and make sure that I liked it before I ordered it. I'm also going to be talking about why I ordered the Omega Seamaster over the Rolex Submariner, which was a difficult choice to make. So without further ado, let's go and take a look at the watch. So here is the box that the watch has arrived in. It's still completely sealed. I've not opened it. I've not seen the watch yet. I wanted to leave it sealed and closed to give you guys a completely authentic unboxing experience and let you see the watch at the same time as me. Before I do that, I just wanted to quickly talk about the reason that I've bought this watch and tell you a little bit about the watch that I've been wearing for the last 6 years. 6 years ago, I began my search for a professional dive watch. At the time, I tried on an Omega Seamaster Planet Ocean, and I also tried on a Rolex Submariner. In the end, I purchased this, which is a Christopher Ward Trident Pro. The reason that I purchased this over the Omega or the Rolex was, at the time, this was much more within my price range. It was around 600 British pounds, and for that I got what I still believe to be quite a nice looking watch. It's got an aluminium bezel. The good points of it is that it's accurate. It served me well. I've got some really nice compliments on the watch, but the downside to it has been that a lot of people have commented on how much it looks like a Rolex or how much it looks like an Omega, and quite a few people have asked me whether it's like a fake Rolex or fake Omega, which is a little bit off-putting sometimes, because when you want a watch like that, you're just constantly reminded that that isn't what you've got. But yeah, it's been a great watch and I'm still going to wear it, but let's get on with the unboxing of the Omega. Okay, so this box is obviously a Goldsmith box. This is where I purchased the watch from. And then inside we have another box, nothing else in there. Another box wrapped in Goldsmith's plastic bag. And then inside there we have the Omega box. So it's white with an embossed silver Omega logo, and underneath there is a sticker that has a few details on it, which I guess about the watch. So within that box we have another great looking box, which is made of wood. Looks like a varnished finish, the Omega logo and the Omega symbol. On the right hand side here we have the operating instructions, which is a pretty thick book. Obviously there's different languages, but yeah, there's quite a lot of information in there. And then next to that we have a nice leather wallet with a few cards in there, which again are, I guess, warranty cards and that sort of thing. So we'll just take that out. Okay, so on the box there's it's sealed shut, so I guess that's like a push button. So let's push and open it. And there is the watch, slightly off center, but I guess that's the result of ordering a watch online. So within there we've got a tag with the price, which by the way was £3,600. Nice little cushion, and there is the watch itself with a protective sticker over several parts of it, including the clasp and the back. So I'm just going to get these stickers removed and then we'll have a closer look at the watch. Okay, there we go. So all the stickers are now removed, and here is the watch. So it's to me, it's an absolutely stunning watch. It's got a beautiful ceramic face and a beautiful ceramic bezel, which, by the way, for me is not difficult to turn whatsoever. I have seen some reviews where people have said that it's difficult to operate the bezel, but for me that feels really nice. I guess if your fingers were wet or you were wearing gloves, it might be a little bit more difficult, but yeah, I mean, it feels easy enough. I particularly am a big fan of the back. I like the fact that you can see the movement, which in the first instance was one of the reasons that I purchased this watch rather than purchasing the Rolex version. But what really changed my mind about the Rolex in the end was the exclusivity. I think for me the Rolex now appears to be too exclusive. As far as I'm aware, if you go into any UK jewelers and put your name, you have to put your name on a waiting list to get hold of a Rolex Submariner or a Rolex GMT. But in the case of Omega, well, as I mentioned earlier, I've just ordered this online and it just took days to arrive. There is something nice, I guess, about the exclusivity of Rolex, and there is always something reassuring in the fact that you can purchase the watch and then sell it for more than you've just purchased it for. But I'm not buying this watch to sell or make any money on, and the plan would be for me to keep this watch and probably pass it down to my kids or my grandkids. So for me, the resale value thing isn't a big issue at all. And the fact that I just couldn't get hold of a Rolex Submariner was a little bit frustrating. Although my name is still on the waiting list, I've finally got hold of this now, and I'm pretty pleased with it. So the features, for those of you that maybe don't know, or maybe you just started looking into considering buying a Omega Seamaster. As you can see, we've got a beautiful black ceramic dial with laser engraved wave patterns and a very nice black ceramic bezel with white ceramic inlays on the numbers around the bezel. Got a nice strap, which in my opinion has been improved on the previous model. It's less rounded, a little bit flatter, a little bit more masculine looking. We've got the clasp, which feels particularly solid, which also includes a slide out easy adjust mechanism during the day when your wrist gets a little bit bigger or smaller depending on temperature. You can quickly adjust that. And then let's try and get a good shot of this display case so you can see the movement in the back. I mean, a lot of people and a lot of reviews talk about the helium escape valve. For me, it's not a problem. I don't think I'll particularly notice it. I have been told that it's not completely necessary to be there, but I guess it's just a part of this model, and yeah, for me that's not a problem whatsoever. I think that the final thing that made me choose this watch over a Rolex or even a Tudor watch is that I got a little bit sucked into the hype before Basel World 19. I was one of the people that believed that Tudor may relaunch its Submariner model, which, as you probably know, didn't happen. And the watches that Tudor did release were, well, for me, a little bit disappointing. That was the final thing that helped me to decide on this watch. So yeah, overall, really pleased. I'm looking forward to many years of wearing this watch. I'm certainly not a watch expert, so if I've made any mistakes or whether I've missed anything, please let me know in the comments. If you like the video, then please subscribe. We're going to have some car reviews coming up. We're going to have some fragrance reviews and maybe a few more watch reviews in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.